Well, we're gonna see how it works out in the land of Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. A possible clean sweep here for Todak. They may be able to pull an upset if the draft worked for them. How does it work?
Let's find out. Let's prod at it. Let's prod at it and hope for the best, because now we're seeing an early level 2 opener from Edward as well as UA working together on that top side of the map. All the mid lane has been early shoved just to secure this Litho Wanderer.
Yeah, right now looking at the situation at Blacklist. Actually, again, because Humes, I'm thinking on the Fredrin as well, because Wise can cancel out.
We see that Edward, is pretty deep in there, making sure that he spots everybody. He sees Momo early, he's going to try and trade against them early.
All right, Momo jumping back and forth, trying to buy some time right now, trying to give some vision. That's going to be the ultimate coming down from the Varia. Rivals looking for retribution right now. That's the minute Fury to cancel it out. Edward slashes it away, and that's Rival taken out. First blood over. Yums falls as well. Agent Zero with a double kill.
Beautiful timing from ohmyvenus, right? Just trudging up that Minoan Fury to make sure that that last third hit is going to deter Rival, because if he tries to go into that fight or in towards that pit, he's going to get knocked up and won't be able to use his retribution in time or compete against Wise.
This is a very bad start for Todak here. In fact, Blacklist International 1,000 goal lead at the first 3 minutes of the game. Wise taking advantage of it, actually taking some jungle away. Now you guys, as well as Humes against Owl, kind of feel like it is going to be a difficult lane for you to get a kill.
It is. This matchup is not really that good for the Claw.
Disadvantages, they just need to hit these shots.
They're just playing for Chiku right now. Just trying to get him ahead, but Owl's going to be able to do so much damage right now. With a few hits, heavy spin already committed onto Venus, going to be brought back to the team. Minoan Fury was actually canceled out, but she is still going to be able to dish out some CC. Momo in the back, zoning this backline away, but Yums is just going to be teared down, melted from 2 of the frontliners from the side of Blacklist International. That's how far ahead they are. They don't even need their backline. UA stopping the recalls right now. Rival is caught. Wise picks up a double kill. The utility jungler dealing this much damage as Momo finally will be able to do something about it as Chiku gets the kill. But look at Wise again and again, stopping the recalls. The most annoying Fredrin, the Psycho Fredrin! But once you're distracted, Edward comes through with the final slash. That's the Appraiser's Wrath to clear out the wave as well. A prolonged team fight, but certainly it's good for Blacklist. Oh, Retri! Wise!
Psycho Fredrin, man.
Psycho Fredrin.
Woo! You're right about the Psycho Fredrin. Initially, I was thinking that maybe Edward was getting a little upset. Hey, you're not paying attention to me. Look at me when I am talking to you, as he final slashes them out and initiates the dive for the rest of the team. Blacklist are playing a fine game right now, giving no room for any kind of comeback for Todak as of yet.
Right now, 3,000 goal lead for Blacklist International. And here's the thing, man. You got to find a way to make sure that ohmyvenus uses the Minoan Fury early, because a lot can be canceled here, especially Chiku, guys, on his Blazing Duet. And now Blacklist International, they're starting the twirl, and Owl is pushing everyone away. He's the one zoning them out.
Without Inspire, he does that much damage already, zoning Rival away. And Rival, I think he made a good move not to use the heavy spin there. Again, he just called that he doesn't want to go for the neutral objective, but Chiku now. Yep, that's the flicker. Chiku is dead.
They've got to play for another out at this point. It's clear that Blacklist are making sure that Chiku isn't able to feel comfortable outside of lane or even underneath his turret. They need to somehow punish Edward, which I don't think is even possible at this point, because these early trades have put him significantly ahead of the curve than he should be.
Right now, Momo as well is trying his best just to make sure that he can get something here. He's 1v1ing Edward. And so far, he is kind of winning the trade, but Edward is staring him down.
Uh-oh, that's a solo kill, if I've ever seen one. Agent Zero playing it perfectly. Yums now going to fall to the crossbow Tang. As that's ohmyvenus tanking up a few turret shots. Wise, Psycho Fredrin with a taunt as well. The Purifier's not ready. He jumps back to the battle mirror image, but it's only onto Blacklist side. That's UA with a flicker. Another BMI. Chiku, how long are you going to be able to run? How long can you prolong this? Getting the stacks. UA, he's not even going to wait. He's not
interested in fighting you guys right now. I'm just solely looking at the turrets.
They can't. They simply just can't go for any team fights right now, being 6,000 gold behind. Moon can go for a cheeky little steal, but with a body block for Wise and even Owl. Owl. I think with damage as well. But Chico jumps back to the battle mirror image right now. Purify, perfect Purify, but the damage is not enough. Yue sustains with the RWM, and Edward just stays in the back. That was good mechanics, but when you're too far behind, you don't deal damage. They're going for more, actually. Owl still has the Inspire, still has the Purify as well. Crossbow attack not ready just yet. Momo finds the kill back. That's a knockup from V, though, and Momo should fall to Wise. Rival with the heavy spin, only locking Wise, but there's no follow-up. He's going to be forced to disengage, and it's still Blacklist who are dictating the game.
Yep, they continue to dictate in the game. They lead by tempo, and they also lead by example. Now they're going to be crashing down this mid-tier 1, and more importantly, they got the sideways working for them at the same time. With a lead like this, it's hard to imagine that Blacklist is going to make that blunder. They are known to be methodical. They are known to play by the book. But if they want to increase the tempo like they did in game number 1, I think this is the trigger point.
This is going to be very difficult for Todak because, again, we see what they're going for, but it's one of those things that is going to look cool if you make it happen, but you're putting yourself at so much of a risk here because, again, you are losing the game for now. And look at that. Wise doesn't care. He's marching in.
He just walks up menacingly. Momo and Rival able to deal out with the First Lord because Blacklist International did not have their marksman. Owl was actually taken down earlier.
I think there are a lot of CCs. Healing, very tanky. It's very difficult to drop this kind of lineup down, man.
I mean, the only play that I could see that's viable right now is if Todak can somehow isolate Owl. We did see them try to do something on the bottom side with both Owl and as well as Yue paired up together. That could have been a point that Todak could have tried to send members down there to fight it out. But then there's always that realistic approach of maybe that crossbow attack could outplay the entire team and cost them the entire game.
I think the problem right now is the fact that, Todak have good CC lock. They have good single target damage as well, but they can't lock anybody down. Nobody in particular that you need to go for, right? Yue and Owl, those are the two main targets. Thing is, Owl has a built-in Purify. Yue is anti-CC with real-world manipulation. So this CC from Yue, oh my god, what a move by Blacklist. Instantly for the top, they move down below. Yums is completely isolated. He buys the immortality here. He's trying to buy some time. Claude is all the way in the bottom lane. He can actually go for the push here. Be careful in the bottom lane right now. Owl's going to be able to find the crossbow attack, but in the bottom lane is going to be the push once again. Yum's going to be able to find the way the dragon, but his crossbow attack is still ready. Owl going to be zoned away right now. Look at the base. The base is wide open. Base turret going to be taken down. Does he have enough minions? No. Two cannon minions right now. They might be able to do it. Chico, guys! Against all odds!
It's over.
You have to wait for it right now. Owl's marching, but it's all over!
It's over.
8,000 gold lead! No. It does not matter! They live in the chaos!
I called it, man. Someone clip that. Someone clip that. What? Tag me. I called it. For you to be Blacklist International, don't think about a fight. Go for the side lanes.
You're right.
I called it. Someone clip that. Someone clip the things that I said, man.